Can we do that one again? 3, 2, 1. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, who lost to the Vikings. All right, so Aaron Rodgers here. You've said on this podcast for a couple of years now, I want him to take more chances.
I do.
I want him to be more aggressive.
Yes.
I want him to throw more interceptions.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we look at that low interception count, we're like, that's awesome. TD to interception ratio is amazing.
Right.
And you go, no, I don't like that.
Yeah. Doesn't lend itself to big game football always.
Was it more of the same in week number 1 of this year?
It was, and it bothered me. And and again, I'm gonna say it right now. I don't think they can be nearly as successful if he doesn't take more chances this year. Okay, had some, more veteran receivers and Davante Adams and company, and Davante, of course, created attention that could allow other peoples to be open. There was more of an ability to be surgical because of that. And he didn't maybe have to take chances because he'd go, hey, it's second down, and all right, as long as, hey, we're in 3rd and 5, that's cool because I'll get us in the right play on 3rd down, and I got Adams, and if I get the right matchup there, I'll go to it, and if not, they'll have to overplay their hand there, and I'll get to the right play on the other side, right? First off, I don't think any of these receivers are in the trust tree, so I don't think he really trusts them all the way, and their run game is good. I don't look at their run game and go, oh, wow, is this a handful to figure out and stop? It's not like Shanahan and company. It's not that. It's nowhere near that. It's solid. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to disrespect, but I don't think it's something that the defenses are going to go, oh, my gosh, if we don't stop the Packers' run game. But, yeah, it's the throws that he doesn't make that bother me. And to me, that's the problem. And again, there's a few of them where you go, hey, he got a 5-yard throw here. Great, blah, blah, blah. But I go, there's 20 yards here. What are we doing? Are we worried about our quarterback rating? Are we worried about our completion percentage? I don't know what it is there. But, yeah, there was a few too many of that for my liking. Had a play one time where, he's looking to the left. You're come back to the middle. You got a crosser. He's going to be wide open. It's going to be a 15, 20-yard gain. And he just gets it back out to the back out on a swing route for, no gain. And I just want to go, it's those plays. You might get away with that against, the Bears this week or some lesser teams. And I don't mean to say that to the Bears, but lesser teams.
Yeah.
But it's not going to get it done against the NFC elite. And that did bother me.
I wonder how much Allen Lazard, because he's talked up Allen Lazard as ready to take over that number 1 role. I wonder how much that affected their game plan.
I bet to a degree. Because I think, more like or more than maybe other quarterbacks, and I think a lot of older quarterbacks get like this. They want guys that they know are going to do exactly what they're supposed to do against the right coverages, be exactly where they're supposed to be in case there's pressure and you can't see it all that clearly. Okay, I know where he is, and I don't think he had that guy in this game other than Randall Cobb, and Randall Cobb's not really a go-to receiver anymore at this point of his career.
You liked Christian Watson in the draft.
Yeah.
Draft prep was one of your top 5 wide receivers. I think he was number 2. Was he number 2 for you?
He was number 1.
No, Jameson Williams was number 1.
He was number 2. You're
so
right.
He was number 2. Dropped a long, sure touchdown pass early in this game. Other than that, what'd you think?
He looks amazing. I mean, he's got size. And he's the fastest person on the field on either team, offense or defense. It does not matter. He's the fastest guy in the field. Should have caught the first play of the game for the touchdown. There's no doubt. The play that Rodgers gets strip sacked, he's gonna have Christian Watson open for a touchdown. He is. He's going to launch it to him, and it's going to be a TD.
So he was getting open, obviously, on the one he dropped. That one.
He can get open. They got to continue to find a role for him. Probably find him a few cheap ways to get him the ball, just to get him going a little bit that way. But yeah, if Rodgers didn't have to spin out and Zadarius Smith didn't just run over the guard and A.J. Dillon, he's going to hit Christian Watson. You could tell the Vikings players were like, whoa, like when he took off and got by them, they were like, whoa, he got by me in a hurry. And they were talking to each other like, oh, well, like, you're supposed to be there. I'm supposed to be there. So he does look good, but he's got to catch the ball, and they got to find a role for him in the offense.
So bottom line on this Packers offense, and I think you said it really well in your notes, in cursive, you said they play like they're the Patriots of 2016, 17, and 18.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Well, they're just those teams where – I used to every now and then even complain about Brady and go, man, I wish he would just be a hair more aggressive, but he didn't have to be because the system was so good and he always had answers. So he'd be like, oh, 2nd and 10, maybe I could have squeezed it in there to Gronk, but the next play, let me just check it down, and now we got 3rd and 6. And the next play, we got a great offensive coordinator, and I'm smart, and I got a bunch of good route runners and stuff. We'll get the first down on the next play. He didn't take that. He plays that style, except it's not the Patriots. And the offense is not as creative as Josh McDaniels, nor is the rest of their team as good as those teams. That's where I go, he's going to have to carry the load a little here this year. I do think he can't play this efficiency. I have the greatest quarterback rating in the history of football.
You've been saying that for a couple of years now. Is he willing to do that?
I don't know. I watch his Aubrey Marcus podcast, right, when he talks about the ayahuasca and all that. And you know me, I love Aaron Rodgers. I love him. And his arm is still in the conversation for the best arm in football, even at his age. And he talked about it in that where he's just like, I don't really give a anymore about what people think or say. And I want to just go, can you take that to the football field? So what if you throw 2 interceptions in the game? So what? Throw 4 touchdown passes and make them big-time plays, and everybody's going to go, who gives a shit about the 2 interceptions? You won the game, and your 4 touchdown throws where you threw lasers through the air were awesome. And I think we'll see. Lazard coming back will be a little bit of a tell here this week, but I think he's going to have to make more of those type of plays this year. Thanks for watching, homies. Hit subscribe to see all my Unbuttoned videos. You get to see me, Ahmed Fareed, all the big player breakdowns, game breakdowns, player interviews, and my film analysis. So please subscribe. Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Peace out.